Do you have fake semaglutide and it's no longer working? I get that question asked a lot, and my answer is no. It's not the semaglutide, it's just your body. So I made this graph, so on this side I've got time, and this side's really units undefined. I want you to think this is going up, this is going down. Now, what happens when we take semaglutide itself? I've got this in brown. You eat less. And so what you're gonna see is our actual calories are gonna decrease as you're eating less. So we can scale that medication up as you get used to it, and you will eat less and less. But you have to eat a basal amount of calories. And for most people, that's going to sit around at least 1,200. Once we go below 1,000 or 1,200, we know that your body's actually going to start breaking itself down. We're not looking to do that because that is medically induced anorexia. That is unhealthy. We don't want to do that. So we have to top out somewhere around 1,200 calories. And your weight, you're going to see as we top out, it takes a little bit because it can lag. We got to get those calories down enough, start to drop, but it also is going to start to stabilize itself out. Why? Because your body is really smart, and it gets used to the fact that actually you are hitting a basal amount of calories at 1,200, and it's going to start adjusting its metabolism to make sure that it's not always having to break itself down. That's what the body does. That's what it's supposed to do. It doesn't know. It's just survival, right? So how do we get past this? And this is why we talk about this from day one. When people go on semaglutide, tirzepatide, or any GLP-1s, we have to add something that's going to help to burn calories, and that is exercise, right? So as we get you exercising more, we're actually going to drive up the calories that we need to burn, and that is going to help push your weight loss back through this sort of plateau point. As we then lay down more muscle, remember muscle burns more fat, we will actually then push this and start losing weight. The other thing that we can do, and there's tons of studies on this, and I'll go through another conversation on this, is we're going to change the type of foods, because remember, different types of foods have different impacts on your metabolism. And that's a little bit abstract, but I want you to think about this. Your body's going to react differently to different foods, and you feel it yourself. If you get a super sugary type of sweet, your body sets off a bunch of insulin, you kind of get a little bit of tired, tastes really good, but it knocks you out. Versus if you just slam a protein shake, doesn't taste that great, whatever. But you don't get sick to yourself after you eat it, you just move on with your day. Your body responds differently to the type of molecules that we put in it. And one of them, being ultra sweets or processed sugars, has a really negative impact on your activity. So if we change that and we get that out of the way, we're actually going to push you through this plateau point. So my answer, when most people come and say, this usually happens around the 1.5 to 2 milligram mark of semaglutide, hey, I think my semaglutide is no longer working anymore. 9 times out of 10, that's not the case what's going on. We just need to start pushing this exercise and our food choices, and we're going to actually move you past that plateau, and then we'll see that weight continue to come down.